the cool friend that's like playing and tossing the 5-year-old cousin that's in the pool.
5-year-old
like,
cousins throwing grapes in your mouth from the outside. You're just the weird guy in the pool catching them. Like,
right. You're like, where's Ben? He tried to get the pool party started, but he's throwing my niece Kaya in the pool.
Might be Kenny. No, God, I can't remember his name.
Kenny Mayne?
No, not Kenny Mayne was so funny, bro. That might be peak funny for me. Funniest guy ever. It was one guy that would be like, Rajon Rondo there, Kevin Garnett here. Like every time it'd be like an assist. Rajon Rondo here, Kevin Garnett there.
Yeah, that shit was so funny. Kids today don't know.
Just
never experienced
everything
the
in
old
our
Sports
lives.
Center.
Kids will never understand this. They really won't. Dude, Sports Center anchors were like our like role models growing up. For me,
yeah,
I was like, that's the coolest guy of all time. Like Stuart Scott's like Mount Everest of coolest sports anchors.
To do that,
Rushmore.
And my sister called you out on that, by the way.
She listens?
Oh yeah.
She's a burpy girl?
Her and my nephew. Yeah, but I mean, that was like the perfect mix for us. We're like, wow, these guys like talk about sports. They get to be funny, and they also get to be in like those "This is Sports Center" commercials. That's like the end goal. That was the dream for me. And now they just don't even exist.
Is there anyone now? What? I can't believe they just phased them out. Those are the coolest guys.
I mean, they're there, but it's like I saw an article about it. That it's like, yeah, it's not the same because not everybody's tuning into the 7 a.m. Sports Center at the same time for you to get your jokes off. They saw those at 11:30 on Twitter and TikTok the night before.
Damn.
Sad.
Yeah. I guess it is it's our fault that they're not there anymore.
Well, we wanted to be.
We're the ones on Twitter like, bro.
Well, we wanted to be, we ended up killing. So, way to go, us.
Nice. Push tickies?
TG84.
TG84. I'll push tickies real quick. Columbus, June 13th. Can't wait. Portland, June 26th. That's going to be hot too. Philly, July 25th. Raleigh, North Carolina, June, July, August 22nd. Gonna be fun. Can't wait. Nice, hot stretch of shows coming up. Sexy cities. It's gonna be great.
Columbus, yeah. Columbus is great. Haven't been to Portland. Been to Philly. Never performed there. Still kind of scared.
So scared. Kind of
Raleigh, North Carolina. Maybe make it out. North Carolina's a beautiful state, man. You can make it. You can go to Asheville. You can go to the Outer Banks.
Is that where Ellis Island is?
No.
Okay. We'll just stop there. No. But yeah, get your tickies. Link right underneath the pod and or at benedictpolizzi.com.
Clubhouse, I've been sick as a dog.
Push the vitamin C. Push the vitamin C, Jay.
I've been dying, man.
My dad, every time I've ever been sick, push the C.
You got me on that for a while. Back when we were early espresso, you'd be like,
it might work.
You'd be like, emergency, bro. You'd always have those packets of yours in your book bag.
Yeah, I would.
Even when we weren't sick, it was just like we'd pulled an all-nighter doing some shit. It's like, pop an emergency, man.
Not bad. Not a bad idea still.
Can never go wrong with a little extra C.
Push some C, B.
That's all my dad said. I don't know. I told Ben I puked like 25 times on Monday night into Tuesday and a little bit some yesterday, and I thought I was over it, but now here we are on Wednesday recording, and I'm still feeling like shit. So
really? Still?
500 got me, I guess. I don't know. I went to a Memorial Day cookout. It was actually my great-grandmother's 90th birthday on Monday, and I ate some weird taco dip, and I think that's all got me all fucked up inside.
Cowboy caviar?
I wish. No, I downed some cowboy caviar, but it was like I didn't want to talk about it because I'll just get sick again. But it was like kind of cold.
Oh no. Don't talk about it. Are you going to throw up?
If I keep talking about it, I will.
Dude,
I can't talk about it.
Keep talking about it. We need some views. More like Indy 500 beers. Oh, God.
That's the thing is like after my like 6th time of just letting it rip, it was all just liquid. Like just, I mean, this is TMI, but there was just literally.
Nah, talk about it, dude.
I'd be drinking water, be drinking a Prime to get some electrolytes, you know, because I've been puking so much, and then it would just reverberate back. You know, maybe it mixes some.
I hate that.
Maybe it mixes some Pepto-Bismol or something in there.
Yeah, your parent when you're sick or whatever, and your parents are like, you need to drink water and take this medicine. You drink water, take medicine, and you throw it all up in 5 minutes. I'm like, I threw up the Tylenol you gave me.
Yeah, pretty much.
What am I supposed to do?
Pretty much pointless. And it was one of those, like, I haven't felt this sick since I was probably in like 7th grade. You know, just, you know, when you're like deathly sick in grade school or middle school. And it's like at first when it starts, you're like, oh, hell yeah, no school. But then you're like in the midst of battle, 12 pukes deep, and you're like, this is horrible. I'd rather be in science class.
Not worth it. And then you feel like you're missing out too. You're like, what are they talking about in science class anyway?
That's where I was. It was like, I moved from the bed down to the my living room couch and set up a trash can right next to me because like I had just been on an expressway from the bedroom to the bathroom upstairs. I was like, I don't want to wake up the kids. I'm a loud puker anyways. I don't want to rustle and everything, wake up the kids as they're sleeping. So I was like, hey, Rye, about 3 a.m. I was like, hey, I'm just couching it. And like, if I die, I die. And she was like, okay.
Fair.
And so I set up a trash can and right there in my corner of my L-shaped couch and was trying to just like, you know, you have it all, dude. Like the chills are coming. And you're achy and you got the chills, but you're sweaty and like you're trying to get so warmed up and like cozied up, wrapped in a blanket or 3 and nothing's working. You just cannot get comfortable. Everything hurts. It was just, bro, I just had Seinfeld playing on in the background. I was like, man, this is.
I was going to ask.
I was like, what did I do to deserve this?
What was on TV? Seinfeld or like Steelers, Ravens?
Well,
Steelers,
it was
Ravens.
actually Cubs game 7, no commercials.
Oh,
a full replay. No, I actually, it was this HBO documentary called The Jinx. If anybody out there's watched it, it was this crazy story about this rich ass old guy who like murdered 3 people, but somehow got away with it until he was like 90. And then they finally convicted him. Anyways, I was like half in and out, like, what do they got him? Oh, I think they're going to get him this time.
Hey,
it was one of those.
Kind of fun.
I mean,
kind of fun.
It was like, you know, as a dad of 2 babies, you know, and a husband, I mean, it was like I at least have some like me time.
That's sad. Me time and I'm gonna die.
I was like, I'm physically and mentally defeated and miserable. But at least I don't have my son screaming, outside at me.
Just watching a little documentary, little Cubs, kind of fun. Throwing up every now and then. Hey, are you like milking it a little bit?
Well, I was to the point then that I was just like, you know, when your mentality flips, you know, at first you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. This is going to suck. And the first couple times you're like, you're really in the midst of it and you're like, oh man, this is just so horrible. But then you reach a threshold where you start to kind of be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to pull the trigger if I have to. I don't care. I'll throw up again. I've thrown up 12 times. What's another one?
Yeah, pulling trig. Love it. He's committed.
That was kind of me at like 4 a.m. on my couch.
The taco dip got you. You always know what got you.
I think so. Yeah. Cause I had pulled pork sandwich, you know, it's a classic, like real Memorial Day weekend kickoff.
Let's hear the stats.
Yeah. Like summer kickoff cookout or whatever. There was hot dogs that were real like charred, you know what I mean? So it's like the real stuff, like, you know, got some nice burns on them. Hot dogs, pulled pork sandwiches, green beans, mac and cheese, pasta salad. For some reason, instead of pasta salad, I just went with the damn taco dip, and I know it's the taco dip that did me, man. I know it is.
What were you dipping
Like
anything
cold beef
in the dip? Were you dipping anything in the dip? Yeah, you're gonna throw up again. Let's keep talking.
No, it was like you just ate it from a fork. God, I can't do this.
God, I thought you had some Tostitos like scoops or something.
No, that's where you said cowboy caviar, and I was like, I wish. Yeah, cowboy caviar's got like the corn and the beans and the cilantro. Real great stuff. But I made a mistake not going pasta salad, man. Should have gone pasta salad, not taco dip.
Stick to your roots. You gambled.
Yeah. And I wasn't even drinking. Some of my buddies, I was texting them, like, I was so tired and felt so sick, I didn't watch a second of the Pacers game, the game 4. Like, not 1 second. And I had some buddies text me that I woke up to mid, like, 8th puke. And I was like, boys, I got the stomach flu or something. I didn't even watch. And my friend was like, yeah, you sure it wasn't the 40 beers you had on Sunday at the Indy 500? I was like, no, dude. Like, 1, wasn't even that drunk, didn't even have that many at the 500. 2, that's not how this works. It cycles through overnight. Like if I have a beer or a booze like hangover, like upset stomach situation, it's like a one night, next morning, get it done, boom, by like noon, 1 p.m. the next day, you're good. This wasn't that. It was not that.
Yeah. This is worse.
Anyways.
Taco dip night. Oh, mommy.
Yeah. Did you do anything wild Memorial Day weekend?
Dude, I didn't even know it was Memorial Day till like 4 p.m. My dad texted me. He was like, hey, hot dogs on the grill today, B? I was like, dude, huh? Dude, I feel like I'm on a totally different planet from where you are.
Yeah. LA, not the most poppin' scene for Memorial Day.
No, no one even said anything about it. I was like, oh, okay. All right. But no, I didn't do shit.
Nice. Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
But
keep it consistent. No grilled chicken by the pool.
You were by the pool?
No. Remember we were talking about that? That might have been 4th of July convo we had last year about I don't feel like going to a pool party. You're like, I don't like pool parties.
4th of July pool parties? Fuck off.
They are
a rooftop one? Get out of here.
Man. That's a place I will get kicked out for being an idiot.
Especially with kids now for me. I'm like, I can't think of anything less I'd rather do.
Absolutely not.
You know? Because it's like you have the rooftop situation, but then you have just like the regular neighborhood family situation, and there's always a giant dog, you know?
Oh, in
like,
the neighborhood pool?
Yeah, well, not even the neighborhood pool, but like if there's some, like, so you get the invite over to somebody's pool party. You know,
oh my God.
The dog's trying to take all your food that you set next to the pool on the plate. You know, they're up on the table. You know what I mean? Like, you got to get introduced to people that you're probably never going to talk to again. Do the whole shebang.
Do you have to like put food on top of high services because of Happy? Will he pick off a whole pizza if you're not like careful?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you got to make sure the box is closed for sure. And even then sometimes he's like gotten old enough now to where he figures out that like even if it's like a little bit loose, he can get his snout up there and just get in there with it. So, yeah. Happy's always a little too quiet whenever we have some people over for some food or for some pizza, and you're like, the Happy alarm goes off.
Yeah, Happy alarm. 4 minutes of silence. You're like, he's into something, bro. He got into something. He took out a whole bowl of taco dip. Feeling fine the next day. Tail wagging. Not sick at all.
Couldn't be happier to have downed taco dip.
Oh. Oh my God, dude. The pain. Bro, one time I put a whole entire pizza outside, frozen pizza. Summer, couldn't wait, late night, couldn't wait to eat it, put it outside to let it cool. Bro, I look outside 2 minutes later, whole thing's gone. I was like,
a dog?
Neighborhood dog. And I was like, with the cardboard torn up, not a dog or pizza in sight. I was like,
oh, yeah.
I deserve it.
There wasn't even like a little shred and like a little like pepperoni or like pizza crust like lounging around.
Honestly, I forgot the pizza was out there for a little bit. So like, and I wasn't worried about it. I was like, you know, whatever. I have like a little, the pizza's going to be a little cool, like perfect. I like room temp pizza.
You can house way more of it. But there's something about, it's just like that ice cold glass of water or that hot piece of pizza. It's like, man, when you get just like a fresh, steamy, hot one.
Yeah.
And you're down in it, that's like, oh, I'm in a Pizza Hut commercial.
There is a big difference. But like, I think pizza's better after it's been out for like 2 hours, you know?
Sure, that's the play.
The line goes through for pizza. Oh my God, pizza's here. You wait, you sit back and wait. You go up for seconds, bro. Everybody's kind of settled in their spots.
Just hop in there and get you one hot slice. You're like, all right, I'm good. Let everybody calm down, you know. Maybe you and your uncle or somebody else is kind of going back in there and like lifting up the box just to kind of just see what's going on, you know. Oh, not too many people like the mushrooms, huh? Good for me, right? And you kind of let it go, and then you come back around, and like you said, you come back around, and it's just like perfectly. There's a little bit right underneath the cheese that, like, when you first bite into it, it's still warm, but then you're just like completely ripping it apart like a dog,
like 14 pieces deep. Like you're like I don't want to toot my own horn here, but like I think I broke a record.
You keep breaking up the draft though. You know, if you slopped 12 pieces onto your plate, right as the line is there and forming, people be like, "Whoa!" But if you let it die and then you grab two, circle, hey, what's up? Come back. Maybe I'll peek into anchovies. Cool. Here you go. You know,
there's the guy that's keeping track.
Just to make a comment.
Hey. You hungry?
Just to make a comment.
Why you gotta expose me? I'm starving. Like,
hey, you doing that at your new girls get together?
Yeah, you're so hungry. You gotta eat. You gotta pre-eat. You ever have to pre-eat?
I've had to pre-tum.
Oh, pre-tums. Yeah, that's so funny. Did you pre-tum?
It's part of my life.
Did you pre-tum? Yeah. But I had to pre-eat the other day because I was like, this just isn't. Because you never want to post-eat, you know what I mean? Like, there's been a couple times where I've gone out to eat and on the way home I've got a foot-long sub from Subway. Like, you gotta clear it before.
Yeah, that's see, because it's always tough, like when you're at a new girls get together, because everybody was always so like encouraging of like, come on, get up here, get some food, come on, get a plate, come on.
You don't want this smoke, Grandma.
And it's like you have to be in line too with your girl, like that is social suicide if you're at a new girls get together and you go up in the line by yourself.
Oh, you're getting roasted, my boy.
See ya. You got to be right there. So it's just like, well, I didn't know you liked olives. Yeah, well, just didn't think so the other night. Do that whole thing.
Why am I picturing this at German Park for some reason? I knew that'd fucking get you, dude.
At a graduation party.
Yeah, like why? Like it's always everything's so roastable there. I'm like, I know everybody here. It's kind of awkward. Like I want to talk to her, but I'm not going to. Everybody's making fun of me. I'm eating way too much food. I don't know whose macaroni I'm eating right now. I've eaten half the pot. It's just like her aunt's. Like, am I allowed to do this? Like, I'm just eating. Like, I feel like a mooch. Like,
no, then you become macaroni guy, and you got the aunt of the girls. It's her macaroni, like you said. So then her and her husband, every time they see you, it's just like, hey, hey, don't worry, we got some macaroni coming for you.
Every
You're like,
year.
God.
A macaroni guy? Like, who would have thought I would have been macaroni guy to these people? Macaroni
like,
guy.
And you're like, I'm not even, like, macaroni on Thanksgiving isn't even for me, really. Like,
I just went out on a limb. Hey, you're taco dip guy. Hey, someone does one thing and then there's whatever guy. That's just how it is.
macaroni guy, taco dip guy.
Red shirt guy. Like, it's just... and then like there's a girl and you're like purple girl, you know, like it's just so funny. Loud guy, that's a loud guy, like every it's just whatever. And then guy hot dog guy, the guy, the grill guy, bro.
Do you remember
Steelers guy?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh god.
No, I mean,
annoying guy.
I mean, yeah, I get the. Oh, you're the voices guy.
Oh,
you're the you do some of the voices I like. Good. I'm glad you only like some of them. Cool. Good. I don't mean to bother you, but you do those voices, right?
Don't say that. Because I'm that guy.
Hey, whatever happened? Whatever happened to you're not that guy, pal guy?
I love that guy.
I miss that guy. How did, you get all these people who, they have one video that takes off on TikTok or whatever, and, they all of a sudden get a reality show. How does that guy not get a reality show somewhere?
He's the final boss of like one hit wonder TikToks. Man, that guy's good. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. I'm like,
oh yeah,
I'm not.
You pimply little shit.
Just every CYO dad is that guy.
So crazy, dude. Absolutely.
I'm like, how do I feel like I know him.
A 1,000,000%. I feel like I had a sleepover in his basement.
Yeah, that guy's definitely yelled at me. I'm scared of him to this day.
Hey, you're not that guy, pal guy. Definitely smokes cigs in his garage.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but he doesn't watch football games. He listens to them on the radio.
I want to hear no Jim Nantz. I want to hear that guy, pal. Smigs.
I kind of envy that.
Cigs in the garage, but only like after the wife is in bed, like reading a book.
They hate each other, bro. And he's wearing a cutoff, jean shorts.
Hey, dudes.
Is he fixing something? I feel like he's fixing something in the garage. He's like hanging up a bike.
No, dude. He's just straight like he's not outside of the garage. He's standing about 3 feet back from the edge of the garage, and he's just smoking a cig and just like looking outside, like watching what's going on.
An occasional, hey!
How did that guy not get a deal with dude wipes? Or not dude wipes. Hey, dudes. Sorry.
Dude wipes too, though.
If there's anybody who should have gotten a brand deal with Hey Dudes, it's the you're not that guy, pal guy.
He's wearing them right now. God, his wife in bed reading the book really hit home, man. That one kind of got me. I don't know. I got a little sad for some reason. Like complete silence. The room's real dark. Oof, depressing.
Just has her nightlight on. He comes stumbling in at like 2:30.
Lost.
After just being in the garage. It wasn't even anywhere. He was just hammering bush lights in his garage.
Broncos beat him by 3 touchdowns. Fuck. Like, dude, they just got blanked, dude. They're like, oh. Asked what's for dinner. His wife's like,
he's thinking about calling into the post-game show, but is like,
should I do it?
Yeah, he kind of gets nervous, low-key. He's got so much bravado, but he kind of finally, like, he's on the hold for too long, and he just talks himself out of it.
He's writing down what he's going to say on the post-game show because he got kind of nervous. But, like, his writing down skills like are like super like, you're not that guy, pal. He's like, he holds his, you know what I mean? He's like first time he's ever written anything.
Tongue out. Yeah. A little yellow notepad that has ash stains on them. Anthony Richardson just can't play this NFL.
Disgrace. The E's backwards and shit. You're like, dude, I thought you were writing down like something to actually say on the radio. He's like, fuck
just
the Colts.
bullet points. Just bullet points. They man, yeah, we're in it. We're in graduation time though. Graduation.
Hey, me and you are just that guy in 2 years.
Hey, if I have a garage I can hang out in like that, wouldn't be mad about it.
You in 2 years, pet and happy. God, I miss Tommy Maddox. Fuck.
You know, I think they gave up on Pickett a little too soon.
I actually think that.
Got Frank in line for tackle football and shit. He's like 4. Oh, yeah?
Get your stance, Frankie.
Pimply little shit. Man, isn't it wild? You were mentioning mac and cheese at a graduation party at German Park. Remember just like how it felt like those are going to run our lives forever?
What? Graduation parties? I was so nervous going to them.
It's a lot.
I was like, am I wearing the right thing? Like, I never knew the vibe. I was like, okay, there's 4 families. There's a 4-way graduation party going on. One family's definitely mad at me. For God knows why. The other family probably thinks I'm going to steal something. Because I was kind of a dickhead at their house that one time, and I don't think they forgot. The other 2 families really like me. So, like, am I wearing, like, let's go to church clothes, or am I wearing, like, I'm going to the mall today clothes?
Right.
And am I going to be like funny guy, or am I going to be like respectful guy?
Right. Hey, there's an open house, like a literal open house after this. So am I changing? You know, do I have to wear like the cargo khakis and a polo shirt and then change into my USA team basketball jersey after? Or should I just go USA team basketball with a lanyard around my neck?
It was always like, yo, which graduation open house are we going to last? Like, what's like the lit one that we can like stay at a little longer, you know?
What's the one where their dad might actually give us beer?
Is it? What's the one where their dad smokes cigs in the garage and watch? Dude, that graduation party, a little wacky, but you're like, after a couple hours, you feel at home.
It's always so funny too, being like random people's houses, you know?
So weird being like, where's the restroom? Like I have to pee in your downstairs bathroom, half bath.
You'd get the invite from like a friend of a friend who you weren't that like close with, but like it's graduation party, so they kind of want as many people to be there as they can.
Yeah,
so
you're like, I got
I'll
secondhand
roll
invite.
with. Who knows what's going to happen? Right. But I mean, you know, you got the invite, but it's really because your mutual friend that they're closer to, you know? And so you go and you're like, yeah, I don't, you know, never did I think that I would be in Alec Dale's basement, let alone with his uncle sitting here talking to me about the 1984 Roncalli football team.
And meanwhile, I kind of smell like weed.
But it wasn't me. It was my friend. His car reeks of it.
I would never. Are you kidding me? I already have anxiety. You think I'd do that before this? I just drove here in a weed car. There was no smoking.
Can't get out of a weed car situation. You got to ride in what you get a ride in, you know?
I'm in a weed car. Real trap shit.
Most of the time, those weed cars, it was really because of like, yeah, the weed was ingrained in there, but those black ice ones, those black ice car scents, that pretty much smelled like it amplified it, you know?
It
was the
did.
black ice.
Yeah, it really does. It turns the volume up on the weed a lot. I don't know how or why, but it just does.
How about the graduation open houses that would have a pool, like you could swim there too?
That's a little too much, man. God, that's a lot. I mean, good idea by them just being like, let's utilize the pool, but like somebody's really got to commit to that.
I think it's more so there for like the little cousins who are coming, you know.
But like
some little, yeah.
You get some people like the that are graduating in the pool, like it turns into like a graduation party you'll never forget. So it's like there's always that chance of like, are we gonna take this thing? Are we going all the way, or are we just?
And hopefully that's the last one, because then the little kiddos are leaving, you know, and it's like, hey, kiddos are leaving, last grad party, big kids
Taking
came
their
out to
shirts
play.
off or what? They're the first person who takes their shirt off. That's so crazy. What a move.
That's what it always comes down to. And probably would have been you.
I would take the bullet. Because I'm like, bro, let's just do it. I think if I start it, I think Joey might. Like, I know Chiller will.
Start counting in your head. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, I know somebody's got my back on this one. And if not, I'm just the weird guy swimming. And things could be worse.
But what it really comes down to is, yeah, the shirt off, but then who's doing a cannonball and really setting it off?
Yeah, I'll break the door in, and then somebody. Yeah, I need Where's the backup? Who's the backup guy?
You need the backup, because then if not, then all of a sudden you just become like the cool friend that's like playing and tossing the 5-year-old cousin that's in the pool.
5-year-old
It's like,
cousin's throwing grapes in your mouth from the outside. You're just the weird guy in the pool catching them. Like,
right. You're like, where's Ben? He tried to get the pool party started, but he's throwing my niece Kaya in the pool.
Hey, yeah, just gotta ride it out for a little while. Can't quit on it too soon. You know, I might be out here for 35 minutes, and I'll see you guys back inside.
What do you what was like if you were coming up to a graduation party, you're like, man, I heard they're having this, gotta go for that food.
That was a big like selling point for graduation parties. Like, what are they having? If they're getting it catered, I'm going. Bro, did you hear about his open house? We weren't like great friends, but Chipotle's catering it.
Yeah, Chipotle was wild.
Or like just one of those catering services. It's called like Bubs.
Oh, see, I never liked those. I was always like, do it by a real place. Yeah. Like the catering places was always just kind of like a step down, you know? It was like the Team Jordans compared to the regular Jordans.
You're right. But they do have that apple butter.
I mean, it's still free, so
they're always known for something. They've got unlimited apple butter there.
I was always just wanting to be like, why don't we just get like 25 pizzas? Like, what are we doing?
I'm that guy too, but nobody likes that. It's weird. Like I'm like, just shut the fuck up, bro. Yes, 25 pizzas works everywhere. Funeral. Yeah. Wedding. Yeah. Everywhere. Pizza works.
Yeah, it was always just the mom and like the aunt, like your mom's sister or something was like, we can't do that. Or the grandma, you know, they get real weird about it. Like, it's like, it reflects upon them. And I'm like, okay, so you're going to make all this food, slave away on all this food. It's going to be, you know, pretty solid, but like you're going to be more stressed out about it. Probably have a whole potato salad that nobody's going to even eat. Or you could just ring up Enzo's for 25 pizzas and everybody's going to be happy.
It's just a no fail. Pizza's great, man. I mean, you'll get some ladies that are like, ugh, but they end up having like one of those real skinny slices, you know?
Right. Yeah. Right.
With olives on it. Here we go talking about pizza again, bro.
You'd always have like, you know, one of the kids who was like from a real Italian family, you know, who just did their party like with them and their cousin who was also graduating. They would have like they would cater like an actual Italian place.
Crazy.
Like, oh, hell yeah, you know.
Yeah, they're really doing it. You got to come correct to that one.
Right.
The food might set the vibe for the whole thing.
Meanwhile, I did it with like 5 friends, and we just had like cold sloppy Joe sandwiches and mac and cheese. I was like,
kind of fire. Not great, but they have pigs in a blanket too.
Ours was at German Park, by the way.
I went to countless graduation parties at German Park. So scared every single time.
Because you're not just walking into one single. You're walking into an ambush.
Grandma's there. Hey,
you don't have to say your hellos to one family and one friend. You have to do it 5 times.
Yep. And sometimes like there's a DJ and you're like, they're playing Dancing Queen? Like here? Like, what did I just, this is insane.
What did you do for your graduation party? I have to know this.
Bro, I felt bad, honestly.
I can't believe I haven't asked this yet, but now I am, so.
Dude, my mom kind of hooked it up. We just had ooh, you know what? You know what we did, bro? Hey, Chick-fil-A nugget tray.
Oh, nice.
We had the fruit trays.
Nice.
A lot of nuggets too. My mom didn't go like shy with it. I was like, hey, the boys are coming over like later probably. Like, I don't want to ask too much, but could we have some food for them? And she did her thing. Like we might have had like a little too many Chick-fil-A nuggets. And like the cousins came over and stuff. You know, my mom teaches tennis. I know you know, but I'm just saying it. So we cut like a tennis court in our backyard. I can't believe you didn't like stumble over somehow.
I know. Yeah.
I kind of, for some reason, think you did, but we cut like a tennis court, real low grass in our backyard and put up like a net. And we had these balls that would like, this sounds like I'm explaining a dream, but like there weren't real tennis balls. They were like spongy and you could play tennis like on the ground. So we had like Wimbledon in our
Wimbledon.
See, we weren't thinking like that back then.
So it was really your mom's graduation party.
Yeah. You know, she was kind of showing off the house.
Oh, yeah. How
Like-
long did you have to clean before that? You started like May 1st for a June 12th
We had a couple
party?
we had a couple trial run like parties before that party. Like we had a couple test parties.
Yeah, yeah.
We broke in the court a couple times. Like
Get some feedback.
the trampoline was a real party favor. We still had the trampoline. Yeah, trampoline family.
Net or no net?
No net.
Dude, what are you doing?
Bro, you know, come on, dude.
Fucking
Break your arm.
Broken arm, broken neck, waiting to happen.
Break your arm about it. We used to have, dude, this is crazy, but this is insane, like senior football player shit. You can't wait for this. I would have like because my house was right by the high school. My dad wasn't home. My dad didn't live there, obviously, so we could kind of get away with like, my mom was cool. So we had a trampoline, no net, not even the padding around it. And we would have trampoline fights. And I was like organizing it. I'd be like, Josh Matthews, Joe King, let's go.
What a matchup.
I know. I was like, this is going to be insane. And you know how dudes that are like seniors, we're just like always like wrestling.
Just the dumbest form of primal. Yeah.
And I'm like, we might as well do it on the trampoline. Like it'll make it better. Like it won't hurt as much.
I can't believe it's going to be my son one day.
Oh, he's going to be worse. But,
and then Mira's going to be right there with all her little girly friends and oh God.
Yeah, you're in for it, bro. But you know all the tricks, so you're good.
What have I done?
Yeah, you fucked up. But my graduation, my mom showed up, dude.
That's good. I mean, Chick-fil-A, absolutely.
Dude,
That's
it's
one
'cause
we had mentioned.
my aunts were going to be there. My mom's not going.
She got put on for the ants.
She's
yeah.
putting on, bro.
Yeah.
She's not. She's showing up for the ants.
Did your sisters come?
Yeah, they lived at the house, dude. They were setting up, bro. Hey,
That's true.
I wore a gray Hollister polo.
Fuck yeah. Little pit stains?
No, I was on the Certain Dry then. 2 Nike baller bands, cargo shorts.
High white Nikes?
No, I don't know if that was the play then. I think it was still ankle socks. No shows.
Yeah.
No, you know what it was? Slides. Toes out, weird toe out. Just what's up? And I haven't seen in 4 years. What's up?
Girl who you're trying to hook up with before you go to college. What's up? Check that out. Yeah,
So
this is my
true.
house. This is my party.
So true. The picture book from the girl I dated throughout high school made on the table, but I don't date her anymore. What's up? Pictures of us in it like we're still dating, but we're not. What's up?
I forgot about that.
I was like, yo, she did kind of hook up that picture book, though. You might want to put that out there.
Did she show up to the party?
No. But I did go to hers, and I was like, I'm in hostile territory here.
Yeah, dude.
That was
You're
that was a
Alabama going to
crazy
LSU.
move. Crazy
Big time.
move.
Did you at least go with people?
Yeah, it was one of those situations where like her family definitely hates me. My best friend is her cousin. My other best friend, like everybody loves him. I'm like, I think it'd be kind of rude not to show up.
I have the clearance. Yeah.
But I was just real like, hey.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Oh my God. Holy God.
Did you talk to her dad?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like majority. Because dads are cool, bro. They like get it.
Yeah.
They're like, you guys, whatever.
You guys weren't getting married anyways.
He was still like, how are workouts going?
Right.
And I'm like, hell yeah.
That's good.
But the mom and the grandma,
See ya.
hey, no eye contact. I was looking down.
My parents went over to set up at mine because like it was me and 4 of my buddies and it was at German Park. And so my parents, they went and they were all like getting everything set up, the food ready, the poster, all that shit. And I was like, I don't remember what it was. It was like, I think it was after race weekend and I was just dead. Right. It was just dead tired. And so I was like, hey, I'm not going to go over yet. Like, I'll just meet you. It's just down the road. I'm just going to meet you guys there.
You guys did live close.
Yeah. And they were like, all right, just like, you better be on time. It's your party. And I was like, yeah, for sure. Bro, I fell asleep in one of those like sleeps where like you have no recollection of almost even laying down and you're just fucking out.
Crazy. The timing.
Dude, and I woke up to my mom just like in my face being like, what are you doing? We thought you were dead. Like, because they were like, my phone was on the ground. I was sleeping on the couch. My phone was on the ground. So even if it's vibrating and shit, it wasn't phasing me. So I like look at my phone all like groggy eyed, like 18 missed calls, texts from my sister, my dad, my mom, like people who are showing up to the party being like, yo, your parents are like, where are you, dude? And I was like, I swear to God, like I accidentally fell asleep. I'm so sorry. So like my mom, like, of course she jumps to that, but like she thought I like got in a car crash on the way there and fucking died.
Hey, kind of a cool entrance, actually. Like, hey,
So I showed up fashionably late to my own graduation party.
kind of hard, bro.
Of course, there was like, the
Points.
aunt, uncle, and the great-great-grandmother that you're like, holy shit. Like, she has to be there from like 5 to like 5:30 because she's so old she can't be out. I'm like, sorry, Gaggle. Like. And then my mom's pissed about that. Yeah, dude. It was rough.
Hey, the uncle that's like, glad you could make it.
Oh, totally, dude. Totally.
And you're like,
All
shut the
above.
fuck Hey, shut the fuck up, Tony.
All the above. No, Tony, he was He was going into, he had just graduated from IU, so he was just, you know, he got it, but the older ones didn't.
Funniest guy ever.
Then we ended up, yeah, here's some for the clubhouse. That night ended up being a night, the famous haircut photo, that was that night. Because you guys showed up.
Oh, wait, why did we?
I don't know, because there's like 5 St. Barnabas families having this party at German Park. So you and fucking Joe King and Schiller all were just like, I think I might have, no, I wasn't.
I would have felt like I could go because you were there. I would have been like, fucking Mulinaro's there, dude. Let's go.
It was me, Milto, Reeser, Heckman, Baker. So I feel like me or Baker. Yeah. I feel like me or Baker was the common thread there, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And Dylan was coming, so probably like a tie there. But then, we ended up after that party at Germantown going over to your guys' house or whatever it was by UND. And
Campus
that's the
apartments,
night.
Baby.
That's the night of that famous haircut photo.
Me, anytime anything's happening, I guess I'll just give somebody a haircut. I guess.
I liked it too. It was like going into college, like, you know, had a nice little like buzz mohawk type situation going.
I remember before you guys came over, I was like, is this like illegal? I was like, I don't really know if we should be doing this, but I was like, they're in college now.
Yeah. It was like the opening to the wild. And we were like, wow.
It's just a bunch of dudes playing real trap shit, giving each other haircuts. Sounds good to me. I'd do that right now.
In the shittiest apartments of all time.
Hey, man. Yeah. What can you do?
But didn't matter. It was like a mansion to us. We were like,
perfect.
We got a place to be that we can tell our parents that we're at, where there's booze. Cool.
Down. Bathrooms upstairs, boys. I don't know. I know you're going to steal something, so just whatever.
We're not all like you, dude.
Doors open.
Or just like go out on the front deck and let it rip, you know? All right, got one from the clubhouse this week, holiday week, I get it. From Walker. The title's Daryl Strawberry. Says, I know Joey likes them short and sweet, so give me your take on these 3. Or just one if it's too long. 1, Tom Segura and Tony Hinchcliffe. 2, powder blue Carolina Panthers jerseys or creamsicle Bucks jerseys. 3, MLB Slugfest or NFL Street. Slap my ass like Peyton Manning is pissed trying to get his offense set with 2 seconds left on the clock with Jeff Saturday during a spring OTA.
God, Peyton Manning would really wait till the last second, bro.
And scramble up.
Dude, you know when the play clock's running down on the screen and you're like, oh my God, and he gets it off like at .01. I'm like,
yeah, you're like
every time.
It is like down to 0, but you're like, somehow the officials didn't get from the snap to the clock in time.
I'm like, dude, oh my God, I would have thrown that flag.
Dude, I'm now the 500's over and everything. I'm like fully just like ready to be training camp and get into football season.
Yeah.
So I'm just already like, when you said that in my head, I was already picturing myself just get it off. Anytime the play clock's running down. God, wasting a timeout in the fucking third quarter.
But then
we're gonna need that.
Did we waste it or was it planned?
Every time we're watching a Steelers game, Steelers take a timeout with 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. Me and my dad. Gonna need that with 2 minutes left, Mike.
Hey, dude. When your team misses an extra point, it's gonna get us. Every time. Lose by 1. Oh my God. Hey, it was that extra point.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Dude, there's nothing that screws the game up more.
Or be down by 4 with the ball driving, and you're like, I would have just had to kick a field goal if we would have made the PAT.
Yeah,
but I don't even trust him anyways.
Dude, kickers get so much shit. Poor guys.
I can't wait, dude. Oh, God. I'm so ready for some football Mulinaro. Jeez.
The extra point hurts. Early in the game, you're like, whatever, we got a lot of game left. Late in the game, you're like, but that extra point. Fuck. Okay, we get one of them. We can do all three. He said powder blue Carolina Panthers or creamsicle Bucks. Man. Yep. I almost want to. They're too played. I almost want to say neither.
I'd take Carolina.
I think
over.
so too. Carolina Panthers, they don't get enough recognition for their uniforms, honestly. They've stuck through since when did the Panthers become a team? Like 2000?
1997.
That's insane. And they've had the same uniforms the whole time, and they haven't even they've been cool the whole time.
They've added the black and the different alterations of black pants, blue top, the all black.
But pretty dope.
Yeah. No, totally. I never get tired of the Panthers uniforms.
Right. But creamsicle is they're on the internet too much. I'm like, guys, you said it best. You're like, they're not that cool.
Hanging in the Louvre.
Pewter is better.
Dude, pewter Bucks, that is the Buccaneers, dude. That is the NFL. Bro. Ben sent me a DM, of course, at 2 a.m. randomly, the night before the 500, just has no clue what's going on. And
don't want to know either.
It was the 2001, 2002 Rams, Torrey Holt, Marshall Faulk, the hard navy and the satin gold. And he was like, how NFC is this? He's like, they're so NFC. I was like, yep, those Rams and the Simeon Rice, Warren Sapp Bucks, NFC.
Iconic NFC games that I'll never forget. When the Bucks played the Rams, and then when the Michael Vick Falcons played the Packers in the snow. I was like, dude, this is so NFC right now. I was like, this is so NFC. I want to get under a blanket.
Yeah, dude. I remember being at Clinton Corbin's sleepover for his birthday when Mike Vick went to Lambeau and beat Brett Favre. I
was like, this is insane that they just beat the Packers. I was like, not in a million years are they gonna win.
Dome team, mobile quarterback, no way. Just went in there and
Michael Vick holding the ball like a bag of bread. Just Jesus, bro. And they beat the peak Brett Favre.
Yeah. They beat the brakes off him too.
And then the Broncos just in the Super Bowl.
No, the Eagles. The Eagles beat him in the NFC title game.
Oh, wait, what?
Are you talking the Falcons?
Well, yeah, what happened that year?
Falcons beat the Packers, and I believe the divisional round to move on to Philly to play the Eagles in the title game, and they lost to Philly.
McNabb.
Which then ended up being, I'm pretty sure it ended up being the Eagles and Pats. Pretty sure. Clubhouse, check us on it if you need to.
Hey, actually, you're the guy. You're the fucking guy, dude.
Hey, you know what? You're not that guy, pal. 2004 Falcons results.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was maybe the year they... Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, because the Falcons never went to the Super Bowl with Vic. I'm tripping. That was some Chris Chandler shit.
So they went... What are we doing? Here we go. Oh, shit. Maybe it was the year before. Because it says, yeah, they beat the Packers the year before because they played the divisional game, the divisional round against the Rams, still very NFC, and they beat the doors off them 47-17. And then they went to Philly and lost 27-10 to the Eagles. But 2003 must have been that must have been the year where it was like, oh, shit, watch out for no. When the fuck did they beat? It was 2002.
The Falcons beat the Packers in 2002? Dude, there's somebody in the clubhouse listening right now that's like, these guys are so dumb.
Yeah, no, it was 2002. There it is. Okay, but then, so 2002, They beat the doors off the Packers in the wild card 27-7 in the snowy game in Lambeau. And then they lost 20-6 to Philly in the divisional round. And then 2 years later, Mike Vick broke his leg the next year. And then 2 years later, that's when they went to the divisional round, beat the doors off the Rams, and then lost to the Eagles again in the championship. With the awesome Fox, the all-time Fox graphics up there, the ones that are like
pixelated. That was so sick. The NFC for some reason just makes me want to eat chunky soup and go to sleep.
Oh God!
Build a snowman, eat some chili.
Chili, dude. NFC
chili
is
in the
so
NFC.
Chili.
Yep. Okay. What else were? Oh, MLB Slugfest, or what was the other one?
NFL Street.
Street.
I know you're going Street. I'm going Slugfest.
I'm more of a the first one. I think it was, I forget the comedians he said, Tony Hinchcliffe. I'm a Tony Hinchcliffe fan.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know about him until the Tom Brady roast, but he killed it.
Yeah, good question.
And then Segura, yeah, I mean, it's him and Kreischer, right, who do that pod together.
Dude, that podcast is amazing.
That's like what me and Ben eventually want to be.
Yeah.
It's
you kidding me?
like that. Yeah,
that is a great.
Like so, yeah, good on both those guys.
We can only wish.
Exactly. All right, man. Let's you push some tickies real quick before we get out of here.
Hot show. Columbus, June 13th, coming up. Get your tickies. I can't wait to come to. I want to be back in the Midwest so bad. So, come out, say what's up. Let's take some pickies. Let's give a couple kissies. Columbus, June 13th. Come out. Tickets right underneath. It's gonna be really fun. Bring in the squad. So, be a good show. And then Portland, Philly coming up next.
Sweet. All right, man. Cool. Good deal. Oh, fuck. Jamal Williams.
Ruben Drones.
Whoa.